Hello everybody, it's Unoriginal Artist here, and today we're playing Dr. Frank's Build-A-Boyfriend because I'm bored and lonely, okay? We're starting. Once upon a time, in a treacherous mountain hillsides of Gniel, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit, the aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. And yet it was the same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks, and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. Okay. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued the most critical research even if it meant he was completely alone. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he kept asking for raises. But the point is, one day a sudden knock came at the door, and the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Yo, what's up? Name's Dominic. You're that freak that got kicked out of Hindenburg U for those weird death experiments, right?" "Gorgeous specimen, okay." It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. Oh, it's this kind of game, okay. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the days passed, the man's grew longer and longer, and their relationship also grew into something romantic. Really? He didn't seem like the romantic type, but okay. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe this man named Dominic. ... 3 months later. Okay. I never want to see another beautiful boy ever again. Oh. Oh. Dr. Frank, are you still in there? No one is here to take a call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens and my assistant Iggs walks into my room. Bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he rudely opens the blinds. It's been a while, Dr. Frank. So I can be as sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Did he ask if you were sad? I don't remember. I don't know how to go back. Oh well. Frank. Doctor. He waves his arms in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? Oh, okay. ... Oh, he's blushing. And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was out of the blue like that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bed sheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? See, yes, I think I know what you're... Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. You knew him for what, 3 months? Roll further in my blankets, breaking my sightline with this arrogant. I don't know how to say the word. Interloper. Sigh. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He started to pull the blanket from off the bed, against which I doubled my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem. I can feel his grip lessen, and I peeked my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I know what the word means, but I can't say it. He's basically saying he's slowly grabbing the piece of paper out of his hands, grabbed it, and started reading. Tomorrow is the Hindenburg University Conference. ... You know, the people travel from all over the country to see... ... Well, the conference schedule was posted today. ... And... What the hell is this? Right in front of me, in plain letters, is... Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Resurrection? But that's my research. Okay then. But it's Dominic presenting it? This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research under his own name? I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't... That asshole! First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue, and even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that and then he do this? He takes my research, my baby, and now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposals years previous. Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. ... It was one time! Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now I don't know. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writhing with angst. Anguish? Whatever. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this! That asshole ruined my life. He's taking my baby, my research. I throw the blankets off me, leaping to my feet. Iggs! Yes, doctor? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Oh, we'll go kill him. Later that night. Frank? Dr. Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him, holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal! Lightning strike touches down a good whiles off, as if to exaggerate his statement. No one's using these, it's fine. We are desecrating graves! I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazier experience, but this is where I draw the line. Eek! Throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. Oh god, this is fucking hilarious. So yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely illegal. But this is a historical moment, Iggs! If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life form here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy! And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me. An even bigger fool for taking my research, because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable, Dr. Frank. Iggs appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of bodily contact. So, you see, People who advance the boundaries of human capability were never stopped by silly things like laws. Now quick! I hear that Mr. Lance has a pretty big, I'm not saying that, we could use that. Suddenly something moves in the underbrush. Eek! What was that? Hey, watch what you're doing, you almost dropped our precious spoils! But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something... Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then hurry up and find that... I'm not saying the word! Frank, behind you! I quickly spin around and set an ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. Eh? There's a man I'd never seen before standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? Baby? New? I step back into Iggs, hoping the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry, it was his idea, and... I punch him quickly before he can say something stupid. This causes him to recoil in the arm we've been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. I might be going a little too fast. I'm sorry. The man takes a clear look at what we dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly positioned myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, eggs, I mean, haha, you're so funny, such a kidder, haha. Wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Will! We should be going now. I grab our big balloon and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Well then. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents on the table, body parts falling out and bouncing off the floor. I said I'm going to sue you! I think we have just enough. He's not even listening to you, Iggs. ... Poor Iggs. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why did he take so many to begin with? Iggs, we're making art here. We can't just use any body parts we find. We must only use the absolutely most beautiful pieces. Pick up some arms and take a closer look. Like these! See, they're absolutely gorgeous! Look at that keratin! Keratin? Whatever. Or actually... not as beautiful as the one you dropped. But I suppose you're right, they're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will and not because someone punched me. Now where did we put the... ... Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Nerd! Shoot. I turned to look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like how we just desecrated dozens of graves, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then were spotted doing so. Well, no, not that. We... ... I pause, unsure of how to say this. Oh god, please don't make me say the word again. I didn't grab any, you know... I gestured downward shyly, hoping he'll get the reference. You said the word before, and now you're just not wanting to say the word. I have no idea what you're trying to say. They didn't grab any of the words I don't want to say! Oh. Well. This is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? I'm not saying the word, okay? God, I want to be nice. I want to be a decent human being. Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what we're going to make Dominic jealous of you? Yes. ... We need to go back. Absolutely not. He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. Gah! We don't have time for this. Fine, me too. Ugh, I hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. I don't think there needs to be any juices flowing, please. Now let's see. Oh no, no man bun. Hair color. Tragic anime boy. Oh god. No worse. Little care. Oh. I feel like I need to censor this now. I don't even... What the fuck? What does that even mean? Just like my animes. Okay. I'm gonna go with tragic anime boy. Eyes. Perfect. Dr. Frank, what were those the meep options just now? Eggs, open the roof doors. I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. Atmosphere? He solemnly goes to the crank, reluctantly beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. Why is it raining? Weren't you guys just outside? Raising my arms up, catching the coldness in my outstretched hands. There's a strange sensation in my stomach, a knotting of excitement and anger. It's rising throughout my body. Way to ruin a moment. It's rising throughout my body, invigorating me with a newfound strength. Hee hee. Ha ha. Eggs, this is it. It's perfect. These guys, they know we're about to do the impossible. They know we're about to. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop us. I'm going to show Dominic that I don't need him. That I'll never need anyone like him in my life ever again. He and his kind will become obsolete. We're going to better the world, Eggs. We're going to make it so that no one will ever have to have their... Dr. Frank, you're scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most beautiful boyfriend ever. Oh, that scared me. We worked hard through the night, accumulating enough energy from the lightning storm to inject into our subject. We almost fail multiple toys. The body's not holding the energy as well as it should, but it was no matter. My sheer genius, hard work, and determination carried us through the many hours of grueling surgery. Created the world's most beautiful boy. Okay. Ew. Dr. Frank, he's kind of ugly. Don't say that to him, you'll hurt his feelings. And I'm sure he's beautiful to someone. That doesn't look like the hair I picked. No, what am I thinking? I made him, he's beautiful, and beauty is relative anyway. Okay. Of course. Especially with his, what exactly is that on his abdomen? It's his 128 pack. I figured the more packs you have, the sexier you are. So I added a lot. ... Frank. Dr. Frank, you took an anatomy class, right? Cough. Well, I guess technically... Maybe? I don't even know what to say. He spoke! Did you hear that Eggs, my boyfriend, spoke? Okay. You're what? My boyfriend? Haven't I been saying that this whole time? You've been saying you're going to make a boyfriend, not your boyfriend. Of course, I'm making my ultimate boyfriend. Look at this. I wrap my arms around the monster to show Iggs just what I mean. We need to get you a Tinder profile, bro. Hee, soft. He returns the hug, lifting me off the ground and nearly breaking my bones in the process. Ugh. God, see, God, I can't breathe. He's so strong. That's sexy, right? Monster, drop him. You drop him right now. The monster lets go of me. I painfully hit the ground. Dr. Frank, are you alright? Of course. Because my boyfriend just hugged me? Okay. Dr. Frank, please stop. Cute. A lot of exclamation points. Iggs, did you hear? Dr. Frank, please calm down. I like how Iggs is just like, doesn't care. He's the perfect boyfriend. Iggs, look. Okay, look. Right up next to boyfriend, wrapping my arm around his waist again. Do we look good together? Look, like, would this make Dominic jealous? I think he really doesn't want Dominic. You don't actually like the boyfriend. But I mean, you just broke up, so I guess I get it. I don't know if jealous is the word for it. The monster then leans over and gives me another hug, this time not as painfully. He's a hugger. That's the best ultimate boyfriend. Papa is soft. Oh. ... Oh, poor Dr. Frank. ... No, please don't call me that. I love my papa. Please stop. That's, well, that must be a glitch. Papa is soft. No, I'm your boyfriend. Repeat after me. Boyfriend. Papa likes hugs. Dr. Frank, please make him stop. Don't worry, we can train him out of it, probably. It'll probably take some time, which, well, we probably don't have. Hee. Doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't talk, it should be fine. He can still be my boyfriend. And let's get moving. Anyway, if we leave now, we can easily make it to the University Square before the presentations start. Boyfriend, let's go. We're going on a field trip. Yay, field trip! Oh, I'm gonna die. How do people do playthroughs like this all the time? I feel like I'm gonna die with all the talking.